It was very cool.
Well, I think it was very cool.
Plus, see, you got me going now.
All right.
The William Tell Overture, how about that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Proceed.
it did not start as the theme song for the Lone Ranger.
No, the disco version.
Right, but I mean, look at it now.
Yeah.
I don't even think people know that it's a classical piece. They think it's, oh, that's the Lone Ranger. No,
Oh, yeah.
but they picked it because it was free.
No, yeah, exactly. There were no royalties.
No
to be
royalties,
paid.
it's out in the open.
Yeah. Now I'm getting notes here from Art Volo, radio's best friend.
God,
Except when he writes cryptic notes here. Did you once work at WIBG in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you once say that you would never work under your your
They
real?
said he wouldn't work.
They said.
I got it. I dropped it.
I see. They said you would never work under your real name.
Okay, here's the deal.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I got a job offer to go to WIBG when I was at Michigan State.
Which was another legendary station, by the way.
And when I dropped out of college my senior year, and I went there. It was a big deal. And then I found out that they changed my name to Scott Walker, and it was a station. It was a station just.
What was it?
It was a station just like this Bill Drake approach that we were talking about, and I hated it. And luckily for me, I didn't get fired. And eventually, the station was sold. New people came in, and Paul Drew, who was the program director, asked me over to his apartment, and he goes, "Scott, what do you want to do?" And I said, "I want to go back on the air and be John Records Landecker." He says, "You know what? You're never going to be a success using that name. Why don't you go down to a media market and get it out of your system?"
Really?
Yeah.
You did okay.
He was wrong.
Yes, he was wrong. Yes, he was wrong. And tonight, John Records Landecker has proven it. He is a member of the Radio Hall of Fame. Well, what does that mean to you?
Oh boy, that's a big question.
I mean, I noticed you have, we actually offer the induction in ointment or suppository as you chose.
Well, like a lot of jobs in radio, you bend over and see what happens. I'm flummoxed. I'm a little baffled, quite frankly. I mean, I'm glad, I'm happy, and all of that, but there's something a little surreal about it. You know what I mean?
I do.
It's not like, I don't know.
You look at the other names, people like Jack Benny and
God,
Bob
I know.
Hope.
You go back, it's incredible.
Paul
There are
Harvey.
2 presidents
Good day.
in this hall.
Well, now, okay, Ronald Reagan
and
Franklin Roosevelt.
and
That's
FDR.
right.
Imagine an organization that would allow me in that already has 2 presidents of the United States. Something's wrong here, Jim.
We've
Something's
been
wrong.
talking about the standards, and believe me, they're going to be renewed in the discussion next year. Anyway, we'll wrap it on that note. Come back with some other guests here. We are broadcasting live from the National Radio Hall of Fame in Chicago. If you're ever in Chicago, State and Kinsey is the location. It's an actual physical museum. They got a wonderful thing right now, Saturday Night Live in retrospective, great sets and the like. It's a great place to visit if you have any interest in broadcasting and you're listening to the radio, dummy. Of course you've got interest. So more to come. 1-866-50-JIMBO, 1-866-505-4626 if you would like to call in and offer your thoughts, questions, complaints, sly innuendos, or subpoenas, whatever. We'll talk about it, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, very good. Now then, thank you, John. It was wonderful. And we'll, if we could do Bradley for just a real quick portion.
Oh, yeah, you can do
before-
Bradley. You can do Bradley.
Did Bruce Dumont?
Yeah, I'm here.
He was. Oh, you are there. Okay, after we talk to Bradley briefly, I'd like to have you round out the hour, if you would, with if you could, and then we've got Walter Sterling, who was here.
Bradley Pitchford, everybody.
He is in there. And Walter will come on at 11.
Also, if you,
Yes, I'm really like Ronald Reagan.
It is.
Craig here?
Comes out at 1.
I haven't seen him yet, but Ryan Recker from
You know what, you really don't
Whoa
need to
Whoa,
Oh, Ryan
Camel
Recker.
X.
You really
But
don't have to
he
wear
was
it
the guy
unless you're
that
taking
got Bob
photos.
Severs in.
Yes, Ryan Recker is that?
Yes,
Are you
that's,
Ryan?
no, Ryan's in the other room.
Ryan is in. I see Ryan. Okay, I remember you from your introduction remarks. Absolutely. Yes, we would like to get him on as well.
Are you on Whoa Whoa?
Huh?
Are you on Whoa Whoa?
I'm not on WoWo, but I am on KMOX through America in the Morning.
Well, there you go.
So yeah. Yeah, I finally made it on KMOX and WLS. I can die a happy
You can
man.
retire now.
I can. No, I'll tell you. Hey, Ryan. I'll when you come on, I want you to chat if you would have been about Bob Severs, but I'll tell you a KMOX story.
Oh, great.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
But we'll do that after we talk to Brad. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute.
Story of my life.
We're going to do Bradley. We're going to do Ryan Recker and Bruce.
Yes.
Okay, in that order. Okay. All right. Make sure I got everybody. Here. Okay.
Sign here.
Okay.
And we can swear.
I'm sorry.
Get out of the way.
Ryan,
Let's just find
can
out.
you lean to your right just a hair? 'Cause I'm using that clock behind your arm. Okay,
The entire network.
You can lean back now.
Everything rides on the
Okay,
clock.
very good, thank you. So we'll do Bradley, we'll do Ryan, and Bruce. Ryan, what is your title at KMOX?
Overnight America host, so talk show host.
Oh, okay, right, of course. Okay.
Beautiful.
So we'll be back here in a second. All right.
He had on his desk a button.
What a cast, what a crew. Can you believe it?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Pardon?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's what it is. I've often believed that. I've often believed that.
Almost went out there.
It's a single one.
I gotta go home.
How long is this commercial break?
So the commercial break's got about another, I guess, 5 seconds, 4, something like that. Oh, cool. We gotta pay the bills.
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
There you go.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
A cloud of dust and a hearty hi-yo silver! Thank you very much. As I said, the disco version. All right. And John Records Landecker, our guest in the first portion of the program. And we also happen to have with us, you just never know who radio is going to attract. Seriously, every now and then we get people who are actually prominent in other areas of endeavor. And Bradley Whitford is with us right now. You may recall him portraying White House Deputy Chief of Staff Josh Lyman in the NBC TV drama The West Wing. Good to have you with us tonight.
It's great to be here to celebrate John Records Landecker's induction. You know, I haven't talked about this much, but my mother's maiden name was actually a television show.
And it should.
Yeah,
It
and
really should.
I didn't want to use it, but John's bravery.
I mean, you just never know. My mother's maiden name was Moron, so, so you just don't know what's going to happen. I understand that you have something of a relationship with John Landecker.
No.
Not directly. Indirectly.
I met John's lovely daughter, Amy Landecker, when I was wearing a dress on the set of Transparent.
Really?
And
I was
she
immediately
looked
attracted.
Twice. But soon after, we've been together for a long time, and she's the love of my life.
Well, she's a lovely lady. She truly is. I guess, looks must skip a generation is all I can say. Oh, in his case, I think they pole vaulted a generation. But, I got to ask you a bit about West Wing. It is hard, I would think, these days to do political drama that exceeds the real-life drama inside the Beltway.
Yes, I would say that God is a terrible writer. You could not make this up. You couldn't pitch it. But it was a great, joyous gig and a great acting experience.
Yeah. Of the types of roles that you've gotten over the years, do they stereotype you? I mean, you do have that look of somewhat distinguished air about you.
Distinguished?
Well, that's how I see it.
Worn out.
Is that it, worn out?
No. I often play. I recently played a horribly racist man in Get Out, and I have a movie coming out called The Post, the Steven Spielberg movie about the Pentagon Papers, where I play a kind of horribly unconscious sexist, misogynist person. So I'm sort of like playing a sin in a morality play. It's every role that I did recently. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, are there certain types of roles that you seem to get offered? Do people easily get typecast in Hollywood?
Yes, I defend typecasting because I'm insecure. But my defense of it is that I've tried to look at typecasting as a compliment because it means that you pulled it off once and they want to see you do it again.
Well, it is. Of course, some people have been terribly typecast and they've had their careers wrecked. I mean, George Reeves, who played Superman on TV.
Yeah.
His
The
career-
guy in Silence of the Lambs.
Did he get a job on the Food Network? I could be mistaken. But in any event, obviously opportunities keep coming up for you. If there was a role that you could have, that you could right now just put down, and you're gonna get this role, Bradley Whitford is guaranteed to play what or whom in what context? Like, is there a certain character you would like to play, a remake of this or that, a certain type of character? Is there anything that you just lust after playing?
Other than my daughter.
Little Richard.
Little Richard.
No, I can't believe there isn't a movie about Little Richard.
Well, there
I should
should-
not play that part.
Makeup can do wonders, you know. I mean, as a female midget, I think, you know, you probably realize that makeup can do wonders.
Oh,
Yes, I didn't know you could.
We can tell from here.
Yeah.
We can tell, yeah. The way you
Looks
corner
like
up
Joe
your legs,
Madden,
I can
though.
tell right off.
Yeah, I look a little bit like Joe Madden.
Yeah, by the way, I've seen Little Richard perform, and I can tell you, he was an iconic performer. I mean, just could light up a room. Which it seems to be a very tough role. I mean, like what was it, Val Kilmer played Jim Morrison, I think it was, and who was it? Quaid played Jerry Lee Lewis.
I just want to make it clear, I really do not want to.
For all it's worth, I think you do it. I think you can do it.
I think it's the most offensive thing you've ever said.
I want to see you do that. But no, is a type of thing? Do you like, for example, stage work as opposed to television or movies?
I've done a bunch of stage stuff in New York, and there is no more fun in the world than doing a really stupid farce on Broadway. That stuff is really fun.
When you do something, of course, like that over and over, and you reach the point, if it has a good long run, you reach the point where the actors just know their lines inside out, and you just cannot stop yourself from improvising, right? Occasionally throwing little twists and turns in each
Well,
other.
with plays, you try not to improvise. They kind of frown on that. But there are certainly moments where fun stuff happens and it gets weird, and then you got to start making stuff up.
What is the latest project coming up? We can all look for Bradley Whitford.
The Post, Steven Spielberg, Meryl Streep, Tom Hanks, coming out just around Christmas in some cities.
The Post.
Yes, The Post.
We'll look for that. All right, very good. Bradley, thank you. Thank you for being with us here on the Jim Bohannon Show tonight. And again, we'll continue our talk with the people here at the National Radio Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Inductees and other notables in attendance here. 1-866-50-JIMBO is our number, 1-866-505-4626. We tried the unlisted call-in number, and it had a certain amount of cachet attached to it, but it was rather practical. We'll be back in a moment.
Thank you.